Welcome back to our channel, Space Enthusiasts. Today, we're going to talk about some exciting news coming out of China's space program. And let me tell you, it's a doozy. China is planning to launch over 200 spacecraft and 60 missions in 2023. That's right, you heard it here first. China is planning to launch more spacecraft in 1 year than most countries do in a decade. But before we dive into the specifics of this ambitious plan, let's take a look at how far China's space program has come in recent years. Just a decade ago, China was still considered a newcomer to the space race. But fast forward to today, and they're a major player in the game. They've sent spacecraft to the moon, launched their own space station, and even sent a spacecraft to Mars. China's space program has come leaps and bounds in a short amount of time. Now, back to the topic at hand. China plans to launch over 200 spacecraft and 60 space missions in 2023. That's a lot of spacecraft and missions. Let's break it down. These 200 plus spacecraft include satellites for various purposes, such as telecommunications, Earth observation, navigation, and space exploration. First, let's talk about the satellites that will be launched. According to reports, these satellites will include a number of communication satellites, which will be used to improve China's satellite-based internet and satellite navigation capabilities. Additionally, China will be launching a number of remote sensing satellites, which will be used for things like weather forecasting, natural disaster monitoring, and land surveying. China will also be launching a number of navigation satellites as part of their Beidou navigation satellite system. This system, which is similar to GPS, is currently used by countries all over the world and is expected to be fully operational by 2023. Moving on to the space missions, as mentioned earlier, one of the most notable missions planned for 2023 is the launch of China's first Mars exploration mission, named Tianwen-1. This mission includes an orbiter, a lander, and a rover which will work together to study the Martian environment and search for signs of water and potential habitability. Another mission involves the launch of the Chang'e 6 lunar sample return mission. This mission aims to collect samples from the lunar South Pole, a region that has not yet been explored by any other country. This mission is expected to provide valuable information about the composition and structure of the lunar South Pole, as well as the distribution of water and other resources. China also plans to launch a number of other space missions in 2023, including a space telescope and a space debris cleanup mission. The space telescope, named the Hard X-ray Modulation Telescope, will be used to study black holes, neutron stars, and other high-energy celestial phenomena. The space debris cleanup mission, on the other hand, will work to remove debris from orbit, which can be a hazard to other spacecraft and satellites. These missions and spacecraft are expected to bring a lot of benefits to China and the world as a whole. For example, the Mars sample return mission will greatly advance our understanding of the red planet. The lunar sample return mission will help us learn more about the moon's origins and history. And the Beidou navigation satellites will improve global navigation and positioning capabilities. The sheer number of spacecraft and missions being planned for 2023 is staggering, and it's a clear indication that China is not content with just being a follower in the space race. They're determined to be a leader and innovator in the field. Of course, as with any ambitious plan, there are bound to be challenges and obstacles along the way. But if there's one thing we've learned from China's space program in recent years, it's that they're not afraid of a challenge. They have a talented workforce and the infrastructure and resources to make this plan a reality. One important thing to note here is that this plan is not just about China's own ambitions, but also the potential benefits it could bring to the global community. Advancements in space exploration and technology have a direct impact on our everyday lives, from satellite navigation to weather forecasting to telecommunications. China's plan to launch these space missions in 2023 will not only push the boundaries of what's possible in space, but also bring new possibilities to people around the world. In conclusion, China's space exploration missions in 2023 are an ambitious and exciting endeavor that showcases the country's rapidly advancing space program and determination to be a leader in space exploration. The potential benefits to China and the global community are immense, and it's going to be an exciting time to be a space enthusiast. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for updates on China's space program as the year progresses. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and let us know in the comments what you're most excited to see from China's space program in 2023.